The latest in hip-hop and battle rap. Get your drink poured and roll up. Black Compass Media Podcast starts now.
Yo, what's going on out there, man? Everybody, Black Compass Media, back with another one for y'all out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's a good day today, you know? It's an important day. Driz, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just getting off that 405, the LA traffic, man. I've been stuck for about 2 hours.
Right.
But you know, we here now, man. We got one of the legends of this thing on.
We got a guy up here who and so they've been punching on him, Driz, but we'll get to that in a minute. But he's been around, you know what I'm saying? You know him from being on the scene, Queen of the Ring.
Put in a lot of work
in different capacities behind the scenes and so on and so forth. A lot of strong opinions on a lot of things. Always keeping it honest and real and all that, too. Giving Debo the intro that he deserves out here.
That's my bike, punk.
Without further ado, man. Debo, what's going on, brother?
Yo, what's up, brother? What's going on?
Listen, man. I'm good.
You can't call it. If you call it, you spoil it.
All right, listen. I'm doing well. I'm doing good, Debo. But it doesn't. I looked online. I looked online, and I saw there was animosities. There was people upset at you, and I was like, damn, why is everybody so mad at Debo? Like, I'm still recovering from the week prior. You know what I'm saying? I'm still recovering from SM8.
Can we even salute SM8 first? Like, that was a great fucking event, bro.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Like, the battles was crazy on that. I rewatched all the battles. Like, the battles was crazy on that.
That's a fact.
Fire.
Yeah. But why is everybody punching on Debo? What's going on, Debo?
Well, number one, let's make this specific. Right. It's not everybody. Mm-hmm. Everybody's a lot of people. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You talking about two people and like 6 or 7 anonymous people that you'll never hear from again ever in your life or ever see. You understand? Pretty much is the blogging thing, man. I'm just trying to just get a handle on this blogging thing to let the bloggers know, like, yo, man, if it's fire, admit that, you know, because there's been a whole lot of, look. Let's keep it. Let's call it what it is, man.
Come on, Debo. Let's not even play games.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's call it what it is. There's been a whole lot of URL hate, man. You know what I'm saying? The URL is pretty much the focus of a lot of battle rap right now because URL is probably the one platform league that's actually staying consistent and, you know, keeping us afloat as far as the culture is concerned and giving us consistent battles and stuff like that. There's not one league. I don't care what league you talk about, whether it be RBE, Queen of the Ring, King of the Dot, whoever it is, that's giving you consistent back-to-back joints. You know what I'm saying? That you're looking for. So I say all that. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, yo, man, you was URL, dick riding, all that shit. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to tell y'all what y'all need to understand. These dudes is like family, you know what I'm saying? And they'll say same shit about me, vice versa. Because when you talk to them on the phone, and you be like, yo, what's up with Debo? Oh, that Debo, that's our brother. Like, we fuck with him and all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So when I say all that to say the comments of you say URL, this, that's null and void. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't affect me.
Dude, I think some people don't understand the history of, like, it's not like you just start rocking with URL a year ago. You know, like, you kind of been. This is like years. Yeah,
I've been around for like 9 years. You know what I'm saying? We've been established a relationship for like 9-10 years, and people gotta understand, man. All the fans out there who's kind of confused and all that. There's a lot of outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they talking about because they on the outside looking in, so they don't know the information that's privy to the people that's on the inside. Like Pusha T say, if you know, you know. You understand? Right. And you know, the bloggers, you know, the two bloggers that talk shit don't know about the inside information that we all know, as far as like with Queen of the Ring and URL doing things together and a whole bunch of other shit. So, you know, it makes me laugh at the end of the day, man, because I say it like this: if it's gonna be across the board with the culture fucks with each other, then call it what it is. If URL's doing something whack, then you know what I'm saying, say that. Okay, they did some whack shit, the event was trash. All right, boom, boom. But you know what I'm saying? If the event's fire too, why not say that as well?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, I know negative.
Let's address a couple things, Debo. Because there's a couple things in there that we got to talk about. First of all, do you think, given the situation with Hollow, and John, do you feel like people had the right to question if it was actually going to happen? Let's get to that first.
Well, anybody has the right to question anything. You know what I'm saying? It's human beings. We can say and do what we want to feel and all that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs permission to say and do whatever the hell. But we all know what it is. If you're causing a situation to whereas, you know what I'm saying, you're making a fan see something a certain way through your spin, then, you know, it could be detrimental. If it wasn't URL, you know what I'm saying, one of the most powerful leagues in the game, then it would have probably been a problem. I can imagine if it was like a We Go Hard or another league like Guerrilla Warfare, something like that. And they spewing this.
It could really affect their bottom line.
It could affect their bottom line. You understand? So it's funny when I see Beasley doing trailers, turning shit against them, saying, "Oh, you saying this? Okay, well, we're saying that, and this is the truth." Once again, it's an outside looking in situation. They're not privy to what's actually going on, so they're gonna spew that rhetoric of saying, "Oh, John ain't gonna make it." I know they on the phone with each other. You know what I'm saying? Or talking to whoever they in their camp or whoever. Oh, John ain't gonna be there. He ain't getting out of jail. Or he ain't going to trust me. He's not gonna be there because such and such and such and such. He ain't gonna be there. Lo and behold, look, he made it. Come on.
Okay, but Debo. Okay, let me ask you this: do you think the fans should be privy to? Because I was one of the people. I didn't go on air and come at URL and say, "Oh, this is not happening." Mm-hmm. But I did personally. I did wonder. You know, just given the situation, you know what I'm saying? But do you feel like the fans should be privy to some sort of update on if it's still going down? Because I know URL saw it. If I saw all the tweets the fans was and the stuff the fans were saying, I know URL said it. But I mean, I know URL saw it too. So do you think they should have just y'all should have just said
listen,
like the battle is still going down, or y'all don't owe the fans to say nothing?
Listen. Let me tell you something. If it's on the card, still is on the card. I'm pretty sure URL would have told y'all if John couldn't make it. Oh, listen, this John thing ain't going down. Mm-hmm. Let them handle what they handle. I'm pretty sure if he couldn't have made it, they would have told the fans what it was. You understand? So the people that bought tickets to be in a physical venue, they bought tickets not just to see John and Harlow. They bought tickets to see Twerk and Arsenal and Tay-Rock and Pat and all the other battles. So I'm pretty sure a lot of them is not going to be like, "Oh, fuck that, man. This battle ain't going down like this, so I ain't going to be there." People bought tickets already. You understand what I'm saying? So only thing you could do is either get a refund or just stick it out and see what happens. You understand what I'm saying? So if URL didn't give you that information of saying, "Listen, it's John and what you call it ain't going down," then come on, man. Then that means the battle is still going down. So if I'm jumping out the window, look, let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. I gave you a perfect example on Twitter yesterday. I said something crazy to these niggas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna address your tweet too. We're gonna, but I want you to get this full thing. Like, I want you to say this stuff. This is important. But go ahead. Right. Go ahead.
Well, I put that tweet out yesterday, right?
Right.
Which I gave them the same effect they try to give to URL. They jumped out the window and got crazy. Even try to say personal shit. You know what I'm saying, towards me and shit like that. But isn't that the same fucking shit that when you do the URL and shit, shouldn't they hit back and be like, "Yo, why y'all saying this, man? This is not right information. Y'all giving alternative facts. This is false." That battle's still going down. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't they feel just as mad as how the bloggers felt when I hit them with that shit? You understand what I'm saying? So you get a taste of your own medicine. I don't care what you say, and you know what I'm saying, in a blog about me or whatever. I'm showing you, yo, if I'm attacking you and you feel attacked, guess what you're going to do? You're going to come back at me and shit because you feel away. Right. I'm telling you, what y'all doing, these leagues be feeling away. These battle rappers be feeling away, especially if it's not true. That information you gave out was not true.
So why? Okay, all right. So let's address this because I need to play devil's advocate. Because again, this situation is not. It's not. None of this is about me really, but I need to ask these questions. Important. And shout out to my man John because he made a great point. When
John Ross?
Yeah, that's a fact. So shout out to John. He made a great point.
Shout out to John Ross. I can't go against John Ross.
That's a fact. Man. That's my man. So, but listen to this point was what he said was good though, because usually with big events, if something comes out like UFC event or something, John goes and he says that, you know, I'm going to jail, right? We see the story play out in some way, shape, or form on Twitter. Now, I didn't touch that because I don't know all the facts. We playing with
we don't
freedom.
do that. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Right, that's nobody's business.
Exactly. But when he puts it out there, now it's in the public domain. Now, naturally, you're like, yo, well, is it still going on? Why not address it up front and say, oh yeah, despite, you know, whatever might be going on, we either still work like something. Why not say something? is my thing.
Listen, you're talking about either from John or URL's perspective.
Yeah, from URL's perspective, like why, you know what I mean? Like
why not alert? Why not just let?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is an assumption. It's not fact. You know, it's an ongoing thing. Whether they're finding out whether he got out or he didn't get out, or you know, what I'm saying what's gonna happen from there. You know, they have to put that together and determine what's going to go on. And if then there's a finality to a conclusion to the situation, then that's when they'll tell the fans and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Their hands is tied. They're trying to make shit happen to the point where they can get this man out of a situation to bring him over to London. I think they did a beautiful job doing under the circumstances, being that, you know, if you really look at it, you know, try not to be in this man's business. It was a sticky situation where he could have been in there in that pokey for however long and missed that whole battle. He got out, came over, you know what I'm saying, got in London, passed, you know what I'm saying, the passport, customs, all that, whatever, and made it for the fans. You know what I'm saying? That was URL and John working in conjunction with each other to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, the card is what it is, what was advertised. You understand me? So should there have been some awareness, some updates and stuff like that? You could probably say, yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say niggas is perfect. I'm not.
Right.
You know,
what they did the day before was give you an update. I don't know if it was the day before or the day of, but it was okay. So it was the day of saying, "Listen, John is in the building. He made it. At least y'all know,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Because whether you want a refund or not, you ain't gonna get that refund until after the event is over.
I think that's
when you. Let me finish. That's when you can put up your grievances about how you felt about the event. Yo, we didn't get this battle. I want my refund, X, Y, and Z, because I didn't get what was advertised and stuff like that. You got fully what was advertised, right or wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't getting no refund until you ain't nobody's getting no refund until after the event is over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So after the event would have been the time to
get your refunds.
Okay. Well,
if that was the case, to argue about your refunds, I would have did it. Yo, what you call it wasn't as advertised. I want a refund. You know what I'm saying? Who would be mad at that? Because you know what I'm saying, I'm a businessman. I would understand that.
I think URL not saying nothing was more so like their way of saying, listen, man, we do this. Stop believing these niggas. We don't gotta address everything. We got this. Like I feel like
I think you hit the nail on the head. It's my assumption. I think that's the same thing. I think they're like, yo, we've been here for so long. Why would you doubt us or not trying to come through? You know what I'm saying? You think we try to do these things on purpose? Like, come on, give us the benefit of the doubt that we're gonna bring you this battle to you.
Right.
So, like I said, under the circumstances, they did a beautiful job doing so, because you're not talking about John getting out from where he's getting out and just taking a plane to New York or driving to New York. You're talking about going to London. Anything could have happened. Mm-hmm. That's like going to Canada. They could just tell you, yo, you go back. You know what I'm saying?
I think the weirdest thing about this whole thing is, like I said, I was one of the people that didn't really, I kind of was like, man, I don't know if it's going to happen. You know, I hope it do, but I don't know. It's like, after we get the turnout that we got, people like, y'all still not even like talking about the battle. Y'all still talking about a negative outcome that could have happened that didn't even happen. Like, rather than talk how good the battle it was.
That's all I was asking for. I say, yo, listen, man, the event is over. Where's the blog saying, yo, man, this event was great. This was fire, man. Yo, check this out. I give it to URL every now and then, but with this one right here, I can't front on y'all. Y'all came through. You know what I'm saying? I got my money's worth. You feel what I'm saying? What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Okay, but you was specific though, because there was bloggers that you know, DME, Battle Troop, like there's other bloggers out there. They was recapping the joint as it was going on and shit.
That's I see most people. Let me tell you most people recapping it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you something. I'm not saying all bloggers. You know what I'm saying? I came at a specific two. I ain't come at everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
But even in that case, I saw shit from
what you saw was individual battles being blocked out. You ain't see a whole. You ain't listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Let me finish. You seen individual battles being. You could talk about the battle rappers, but why not talk about the brand and the people that put it together, saying it was a great event in its entirety? That was probably the battle event of the year.
Oh, I see what's going. You don't feel like the business is getting enough props for putting on.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the new. Hold on. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the new shit with the blog.
Okay.
Pay-per-view kind of messed up a couple of things. Or not messed up, but I'll tell you what pay-per-view did. Pay-per-view allowed these blog dudes to stay home, watch the battles, and between the battles, they blog about it, put it up 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
When URL does an event, it affects everybody's economic status. It boosts us up. Vodafly, J Black, Angry Fan, Piper Boys, Rome, D, whoever talks about it in between throws it up for the fans to see. Yo, look at my blog. Look at me. Look at what I'm saying about X, Y, and Z. Whoever throws the best title up so they can get their money.
Wait, in between the joint,
Listen, okay. in between these battles,
I'm following you.
Say when Twerk versus Arsenal is finished, they blog about it, then throw it up right on the YouTube channel ASAP, and then go on to watch the more the next battle. Then they'll say, okay, Pat Stay versus Tay Rock is over. I'm gonna blog about it right now and then throw it up real fast. You understand what I'm saying? In between these battles, you probably have 4 to 5 bloggers that's blogging about that particular battle. That's the new shit. They don't wait for a whole recap afterwards. They go right in between so they can get the views. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like spontaneous. It's like right there. You're getting it in real time. This is what happened. This is what you know what I'm saying? Because the people that's looking at those blogs are the people that's probably not even on pay-per-view.
Yeah. So you can know what's going on through the pay-per-view.
I've caught a couple cards
exactly.
like that.
So what you're not getting is you're not getting a full recap of the event. Say this was a great event. Avocado did great. Smacking them did a good job. You used to get that. Now you don't get that. You don't get an overall recap. You see, I think J Black put up the overall recap with him and Tech Nine. Shout out to Tech Nine. Glad he's back. Yeah. He put a full recap of the whole experience, of the whole, you know what I'm saying, like battles and, URL period and shit. You used to get that with these other cats and shit. But now they just, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason, I kind of know the reason, they just want to be angry. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended.
Okay, so let's stop playing games. So you feel like if John and Arsenal didn't happen, you feel like
John
the two people you was talking about, Caps and Piper Boy, John and Hollow. If that battle didn't happen, you think Caps and Piper Boy would have made blogs immediately talking about how bad the event was, but they weren't quick to recap how good the event was? Is that what you're getting at?
Listen, one thing I'm not going to do is, well, I can assume, but I'm not going to say it like it's for fact that they're going to do that, because that's not fair.
Yeah, you see how quick you would jump that, and that's your point.
But there's going to be some negativity towards that situation. See, I told y'all, John ain't make it. See, this is what I'm saying, because you dudes do X, Y, and Z, and that's a part of bad business, and such and such. You know what I'm saying? I'm only saying that from what I previously saw already.
Yes.
That cat's is doing already. You understand? Mm-hmm. Now, the reason why, and this is my assumption, this is why I can allocate from what I'm seeing, is that there's a cut off of communication between those bloggers and URL. From back in the days, they used to be talking to them over the phone, getting input, whatever, and such and such. And since there was a certain cutoff, you know what I'm saying, cats are just mad about that cutoff. They're not getting the information to put out there to the fans to let people know what's going on and stuff like that.
You think people are being vindictive because you think it's personal with URL? It's a personal situation. Like, let's dig into that, because I'm trying to figure. Yeah.
You can't bank it on one thing. It varies. Because it's not just so much personal as it is, I gotta get these clicks, I gotta get these views. What can I say to muster up something
to do sometimes
to put out there for the fans to watch? Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Look at the past 4 to 5 joints, man, that these cats is doing. It's pretty much about URL, but it's not in a good light. You understand? The battles or whatever, it's just not in a good light and shit like that. So we all know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? With the RBE joints and shit, they show wild love and shit because they ain't got no problem with ARP. I'm pretty sure they, you know what I'm saying? Well, some of them don't even talk to ARP. I'm pretty sure ARP is like, fuck these niggas. I ain't talking to nobody. I'm just doing my joint. You know what I'm saying? But ARP don't have really no problem with nobody as far as the bloggers and all that go. He just minded his business, I guess, do what he do and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But with URL, you gotta keep your eyes on that. You gotta concentrate on that if you're a blogger, because it's the biggest league that's out there. What else you gonna blog about? I haven't heard nothing. We Go Hard have several events that pass. Trap New York has several events that pass. Yeah, good events. Yo, I've been hearing about how good
that last one was fire.
Their events is. Gates of the Garden with Dre Dennis, fire events. Crack Liberty been on a tear. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, but two Okay, just to play on the other side of
yeah, because I got a whole bucket of devil's advocate for Debo.
Yeah,
but
like
yeah, let's go ahead, Driz.
Because what you're saying is absolutely true. Because Tony Bro is the first nigga to hit me up about Crazy We Go Hard battle. Like, I don't catch everything. It's one thing is this, bro. It's a lot of fucking battles these days, man. It's a lot of battles to keep up with. So a part of it is I don't think some of these bloggers, I don't think they really watch all these battles anymore. Mm-hmm. And then like niggas got personal lives too, so I don't think niggas is just sitting around like watching every single.
Yeah. Listen. You're 100%. You're 100% right. But you know, after how like we'll give it to 4 years ago, we was talking about everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
We was talking about We Go Hard. We was talking about the Trap New York. We was talking about everybody. To what point did it get to where only people that we're talking about?
Question.
What point are we only talking about URL, RBE, and whoever gets the biggest artist on a platform, we're going to talk about them. A lot of us has been forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Even King and the Dot don't get talked about how they used to get talked about, if they used to get talked about at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot
of know my real honest opinion, not to cut you off, Tone. Yeah. This is my last one. My real honest opinion is like, I hate to say it, I don't think I don't think everybody is in love with battle rap no more, like the way they once were. I think some niggas just do it just because, like, you know what I'm saying? You might have a reputation off of it or whatever, but I don't think, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch battles all day the way I used to. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's the case for a lot of people. Like, maybe they just don't watch it as much as they used to, but
now let's
they got a name off of blogging, so they're gonna keep blogging.
Let's even say this. Let me keep it even fair. Let me just say, they didn't. Let me say devil's advocate on myself that they didn't want to attack URL and shit. But I will tell you this: anything that happens negative with URL or something that's a bump in the road, it will get discussed before.
That's a fact.
Before anything positive will get discussed about URL.
I mean, the numbers play that out. And we said this is no secret. I mean, this has been around for a while, but negativity, I mean, in most things, right? Negativity is what sells. It is. Right. But the fucked up part is when you actually do hit a home run, you want the positive shit to be the front page news. You want us, and we still got takeaways from SM8. Like we've been punching all day about this, you know what I mean, about this whole thing and what this all meant. But I'm just saying, it's like, you know, it does start to become a thing. Now, Debo, let's address you, because I have collected some of the commentary, and they are brutal. Shout out to Society. 292 in here right now. Shout out to y'all. Okay, cool. They're saying, yo, Debo needs to stop talking like a businessman and think about the fans. They feel like you're leaving the fans behind because of your relationship with URL. And you expecting people to just blindly follow URL because they have this reputation that you are talking about, which people are currently poking holes in the comments. But how do you address that?
I'm not telling people to blindly follow URL. I'm not telling people to blindly follow anybody. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if these cats, as far as URL is concerned, if they have some situation where you don't feel comfortable about, or you feel like it's fucked up, then by all means, express yourself. You understand what I'm saying? But a company that's been giving you battles for over 10 years, you know what I'm saying? You can't give them a benefit of the doubt and say, well, let me just fall back and see what's going to go on with X, Y, and Z and such and such. And when it happens, that's when I'll express my opinion. But, you know, from what you're seeing people just jump into conclusions about a situation that they're trying to predict might happen, and shit just don't happen. John and Hollow was a perfect example. Everybody swore up and down. I ain't going to hold you. I was even apprehensive, like, yo, damn, is John going to make it? Everybody swore up and down. That battle was not going to happen. Lo and behold, these dudes did a trailer on about the same thing about John coming, you know what I'm saying, made it on the plane and all that. How did they even get time to do that damn trailer? They probably knew ahead of time that John was going to be. Like, come on. Give those cats the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying that because not only that they just my guys, but you got to remember, I'm a league owner, but it doesn't mean you're going to hold me to just being a league owner. Nigga, if I want to, I'll be a battle rapper if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can be a blogger if I want to. I can be an analyst if I want to. I can be an editor, which I am if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I can do a pay-per-view thing. If I could do anything in battle rap, I want to. So nobody's going to tell me what I can and can't do. What I'm saying is, I'm for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Whether I big up the bloggers, whether I big up the leagues, battle rappers, I'm from the culture. Because you know what I'm saying? There are good bloggers out there. And there are sometimes the bloggers that niggas hate. They do good blogging, do good journalism and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Lately they've been on some bullshit. You know, so that's just how I feel about it.
You and then you believe that people should have just believed that it was going to go down because URL's reputation, it should have given them a little bit more in terms of like, damn, you really don't believe that we got it? Like, that's where you coming from with it? Because
pretty much, basically. I mean, I knew that was going to go down because I said, yo, you cannot not discuss something that big if John wasn't going to make it. You couldn't be like the day of, like, yo, he couldn't show up, he couldn't make, like, come on, B.
Nah, that would have been bad. That would have been bad.
Y'all bugging. I'd have told myself, yo, you bugging, man. I don't know why y'all did that. But I knew since they was being quiet, I said, yeah, he going to be there. And so, lo and behold, he was there and gave y'all a great battle. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, the fans, fuck all these bloggers and league owners and even myself, fuck everybody. The fans enjoy Summer Madness 8. Mm-hmm. Why are we hating on fucking Summer Madness 8? Why did it turn into, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would you call it? Like quiet. You understand what I'm saying? Because they was killing Summer Madness 7. Destroying it piece by piece, like just breaking it down.
It deserved it. It deserved some of them elbow drops. We came off the top rope too.
It deserved it. It deserved it. But this event deserved to be lifted up a lot more.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Because Tone, you remember I talked to you privately, and I was like, personally, I wasn't super crazy about the card. Tony Bro would tell you that. I was like, I'm not crazy about the card. But I was the first one to be like, yo, this is fire. Like, I don't
Let me tell you something.
I called this one too. I'm not done patting myself on the back.
Tone, Drizzy, correct me wrong. To me, in my eyes, the Vegas Summer Madness 7 was made better card-wise, look-wise, like on paper, better than Summer Madness 8. You understand what I'm saying? I
disagree. Nah, this shit looks great on paper to me when I first saw it. But I've been like that about it, you know what I mean?
But a lot of people was talking all that hoopla about Summer Madness 7, how fire is going to be as Vegas and all that other shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This Summer Madness 8 came and saved the day off of what Summer Madness 7 did. Now, all I'm saying is this, and people see, this is what I need for us to get off my chest. People see me on Twitter complimenting people. I'll compliment certain bloggers. I'll compliment certain people like, yo, y'all great. This guy's number one. This guy is this over here. If you come up, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be that dude. This guy. Yo, ain't it crazy? It's ironic. I'm the only person out here giving out compliments to people I feel like deserve it because they're doing a good fucking job. That's crazy. So what you're telling me is battle rap is all negative. Anything that comes out of our mouths got to be some real shit or some negative or some coming at niggas and attacking niggas and all that. Listen, I'm coming from a different perspective on uplifting people. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. This is because I big up an angry fan one day and can't tell him something on the next day, you know what I'm saying, that I feel in my eyes. It doesn't make me a hypocrite. It just makes me human. You understand what I'm saying? Because people might see me do certain things that they might not like and be like, yo, this should pull my code, pull me to the side or check, you know what I'm saying? However you want to do it. Yo, Debo, man, I ain't like X, Y, and Z. All right, cool. I'm human just like you. But what I'm saying is I know what's 100 and I'm going to keep it 100 every time. Does these niggas do, you know what I'm saying? In my eyes, are these niggas like 100% with what they do? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I make calls, you know what I'm saying? Me and Beasley talking all that shit. I ain't think they owners or whatever and shit, whatever you want to call it for lack of a better word. But I do tell them when shit don't look good. And that's on them to fix and whatnot. But I'm sorry, go ahead. What you saying?
No, and shout out, we got the legend three Letterman. He in the live, man. Shout out to 3.
Oh yeah, shout out to 3, man. That's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
What up, Dre?
Yeah. But so you just feel like people that, you know, you got these platforms. We should, when things are done well, people should be saluted and the culture should be uplifted. It shouldn't be quiet when things are done good. But when something bad go down, everybody's in an uproar. It's the main topic of every channel. That's more so the.
Listen, man, there was a time where I was able to get everybody together, phone, kick it, and all that stuff like that. It's just, I guess, there's certain shit happens, man, you know, and it's just at the end of the day, it is what it is. But if we gonna uplift each other, see, I'm just talking culture first. I'm not talking green ring. I'm not talking URL. I'm talking about culture first. So what you see me doing on Twitter, You know, it's just something for the culture for motherfuckers to, you know what I'm saying, feel good. Even though I believe what I'm saying, obviously, I'm telling you for a reason. Yo, you such and such or whatever. If I say Black Compass is such and such or whatever, I'm not trolling. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Because I actually, this is the thing. I'm no groupie nigga, but I want to be fans of motherfuckers because I want to see the culture grow. I'm rooting for you, Tone. Drizzy, I'm rooting for you, Pole. I'm rooting for y'all to do what y'all do, y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? At a point in time, Angry Fan was doing his thing. I was rooting for him. Like, yo, man, do your thing, man. Ain't nobody could do what you do. You dope. You dope. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't take that away from me and shit like that. But when I start seeing this negative aspect towards a brand that we need, imagine the Beasley and smacking them with some weak ass motherfuckers, and all this negativity would have brung them down. And they say, fuck this battle rap shit. We leaving this shit alone and doing something else.
Yeah.
What else we gonna have?
It'd be bad out here.
It'll be bad. What else we gonna have? You're gonna see what you gonna see is motherfuckers coming. Oh, yo, you all well gave up. I told you them niggas and such or whatever. And then after that, ain't nobody blogging because ain't no damn battle league doing nothing worthy of motherfuckers feeling like they want to see.
But you gotta hold them accountable. I have to do that.
Listen,
I mean, it serves a purpose. It does serve a purpose. You're not gonna do all that.
Who says don't hold them accountable? I'm saying hold them accountable, hold me accountable, hold you accountable, and hold those bloggers accountable. Only thing I'm saying is hold them accountable, but on the flip side, when they doing good, tell them that they doing good as well.
Yeah,
that's lost. That's lost in the art of blogging. So you're gonna see a blog tomorrow. Motherfuckers is listening to this now, or when you put up whenever they listen to it, you want to see a blog or what? I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't have to fucking big up nobody because I feel such and such or whatever.
I mean, that's probably what it's gonna be. I mean, you know, which
who the fuck are you to tell me
that
I need to fucking what you call it such and such? Fuck that shit. I'll say what the fuck I want to say. See, that's the problem, man. It's egos, man. It's egos. Listen, I'm a grown ass man. My ego ain't that crazy because I know motherfuckers can't do me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Son, when I see some blogs, I laugh crazy. People call me like, yo, man, you see what you want to do, my nigga? Like, I'll be like, yo, man, are you crazy? I'm laughing my ass off with these fucking blogs, man. Come on. Come on, because I know me. Once I plug out the matrix, I'm somebody else. My real life. Right. One that has nothing to do with battle rap.
That makes sense. I mean, listen, Debo, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I hear what you're saying, and there's a lot of good in it that I'm rocking with. There's still, you know what I'm saying, as far as reception from the people, shout out to the 338 in here right now. Debo, they got some shit they feel like they want to say to you. Shout out to my man Thompson for the $5 donation. He says in his message, Debo is a URL apologist. New Jersey Twerk, No Show, Danny, and URL didn't say shit. Still hasn't. So precedent has already been set on them not communicating with their customers. What do you have to say about that?
What does Twerk has to do with what I'm saying with URL? I'm not an apologist for nobody. I'm talking about just bigging up a league when they do good. You know what I'm saying? If Twerk doesn't show or do something, you know what I'm saying? If he explained what the hell was going on for why he didn't show up and shit, then why you not? You know what I'm saying? Why you not sticking with that? If you think it's a lie, then that's on you and shit like that, man. And
do you feel like URL should have came out though once they knew that it wasn't gonna happen? You feel like it's on the league too to say something to the people that
what wasn't gonna happen?
When Twerk and Danny wasn't gonna happen.
I said, look, I don't put my eyes on what they do every day and shit. What did they didn't say nothing about the situation, or did Twerk mention that this is the reason? I think
Twerk mentioned it and they kind of squashed it, but I think the contention is this. Objectively, I think the contention is this. From what I hear people saying is this: we need more correspondence from URL. And these are the bullet points that I've heard. I've collected bullet points. Shout out to my niggas. My brothers. So the main bullet point is we're spending money on this thing. There's a lot of events, Debo, lately, right? So battle rap is really starting to add up. At the very least, tell us what's going on. We're not going to be mad at you. We're not going to revolt. You can only control what you can control. So I don't get mad at Smack if a nigga chokes in a battle. It's not really Smack's fault. But if the lights turn on before the shit is done, or if I don't see everybody and I didn't hear anything, that's what it is. These are the things that people are saying. This is what the people are saying. I'm taking away some of the things that are said in the chat here. So,
but this is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah,
I'm not URL customer service.
Right.
I'm just talking about a specific situation. Now, if you're talking about leagues in general, obvious leagues, should tell you what's going on. Look at the ARP shit. Lights came on and they didn't get to do the battle for the what you
Calico
call it.
Ill Will.
Still pissed about that.
But you got to give the man some credit because at least on the pay-per-view, he told people, you know what I'm saying, the situation is happening. You know what I'm saying? We fixing it now, and we're gonna give you Cal versus Ill on the VOD. And I'm pretty sure the people. I'm pretty sure if I know that type of caliber of dude that he is, he want to make sure that his situation is right business wise. He probably gave emails or you know gave people some money back at the door that wanted to see that battle.
Question, Debo. So, okay, since we got on the RB, the Calico thing that happened, I didn't really, that battle came out fire. Wherever they went and had that battle, that came out fire, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I was there.
Yeah. You was there, Swave, y'all was in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't really hear much back, maybe because the way ARP handled it, very professional. I know he was giving out refunds. He made sure the VOD was available to anybody who was in the building, stuff like that. Like, he did his part. So maybe that is part of why I didn't hear very much backlash from that. But had that been URL, you feel like they would have received way more backlash?
Of course, because it's URL, listen, man, don't get fucked up and compare URL. They're 10 times bigger as far as like their status and their legacy than a lot of us battle leagues. Of course, they're gonna get that backlash 10 times crazy. You know what I'm saying? ARP could fly under the radar with that. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get too much backlash and shit like that. People's eyes are focused on what URL is doing. Why? Because URL is the best battle league. So they're gonna get the good and they're gonna get the bad. It comes with the territory. All I'm saying is, to drive my point, is if you're gonna do your blog thing and all that and you're for the culture, you're down for the culture and shit like that, keep it 100, man. When it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, then it was good. We lost the art of fairness in this culture. You understand? Where reason why we're all mentioning URL. Let's understand this. The reason why we're mentioning URL because they're what it is right now. They're the number one, you know what I'm saying, in the league. Who else are we gonna talk about?
Oh, but that's exactly why you have to tell them what time. There's more scrutiny because you number one. There's more scrutiny. And yo, shout out to the live again. I gotta give that shout 339 in here. This is not softball. Listen, let me let people in on the method to what we're trying to do here. I don't normally address this shit while it's going on because I don't really care to, because I got a set of things that I'm trying to accomplish now. With this stuff, I like to get the point of view of the person. It's not really about me. Now, when we allow you guys to come on, y'all can ask Debo some questions y'all want to ask him. But I want to get to counterpoints on shit. So I like to attack shit at all these different sides. I personally feel like if you are the best, you're the best. The scrutiny comes with it. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the only way this shit survives, Debo. That's the only way this shit survives.
Listen, in female battle rap, I'm the best with what I do.
Yeah,
I get nothing but scrutiny. That's cool. Come with the territory. I'm not mad. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know when I'm doing good. I know when I'm doing bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So I can understand. So with that said, I have a little empathy and can relate to what those guys over there are going through when it comes to A, the fans, and B, the bloggers. You know what I'm saying? Coming at them and attacking them for, whatever reason, and just jumping to conclusions and stuff like that. So, like, as a culture, if you want to be a part of this culture, if you're trying to help battle rap grow, then this is what we need, man. We need the negative to be told. We need the positive to be told. Only thing I'm saying is, life is a universal balance, yin and yang, negative and positive. We need both to survive. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, battle rap shouldn't be running through a negative course of channels when it comes to like journalism, so to speak, and shit like that. So, reason, I don't know. Reason, a lot of people say Jay Black is number one. The reason why, people say they get mad at him because they feel like he's probably not being as aggressive towards his opinion or saying what he needs. They say, listen, he gives his fucking opinion. He keeps it 100. Who's it, Drizzy? He said Drizzy said he don't?
I mean, he be sugarcoating a lot, though, to me. That's just my opinion. He sugarcoat a lot of things when it comes to URL or certain people. I just feel that way. And I'm not saying he be.
Now let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is it more sugarcoating or is it more of saying it the way he says it? Because everybody doesn't talk the same. Everybody doesn't walk the same. You understand what I'm saying? He can get his point across by being him and not being Drizzy or being Angry Fan or being Debo. You understand what I'm saying? So what he does works for him. You understand what I'm saying?
But you know what it is though, because a lot of people do think Jay Black is the best. So it's like sometimes as a fan, I don't And no, you're right. He say things the way he say it, but sometimes as a fan, like, and I know it's a lot of other fans that be like this. Like sometimes we just want you to just say it. Like sometimes, like he won't just say what he really is. Sometimes, like he'll dance around it, or if you talking about something on Twitter, he'll put out a picture to say what he's really trying to say. Like he don't just say what need to be said sometimes, and I think that kind of like irritates people sometimes. Because he is one of the biggest, you know?
Let me ask you a question.
It's true.
Let's keep it on 100. Do I irritate people sometimes?
Hell yeah, Debo. You was getting fucked up in them comments, nigga. They was chewing your ass up.
Debo, these fans are killing you in these comments now.
They was whooping your damn ass. I was like, man, I don't.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm not worried about that. I don't go home with fans. I get a check every week and shit. So I'm not. I got a 401k.
Right. Exactly.
Debo's good to go. So I don't care what fans is talking about.
Oh, shout out to my man for the donate. Sorry, Debo. We read all the donations here. He punched on you. He said you need Rogaine and all that for your lineup. And
these are facts.
Yeah. Shout out to
these
him
are
for
facts.
That.
Tell him I said thank you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Tell him I said thank you. Tell him for that donation. Thank you. I'm gonna take that $5. Tone's gonna give it to me. I need that. Yeah. But let me ask you a question. Does Angry Fan get people aggravated?
All the time, yeah. I mean, that's...
okay.
I think Angry Fan get more so the leagues and the battlers aggravated. I think the fans be rocking with what he says. I think the fans be rocking with what he says.
So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody's 100% good. Nobody's 100% rock with this nigga. He's doing nothing wrong to me. You're gonna see shit how you see it, man. Like I always say, you put 10 people in the same room and tell them one thing. Everybody's gonna come out that room with a different perception of what they heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody got a different personality. Everybody talk, walk, and react different to certain things that they see or do.
But I also
that's just how it is. And in your eyes, Drizzy, you're gonna say, okay, yo, he's not telling the way I want to be. And there'll be a couple of people that will agree with you. You know what that is? Do you know what that is? That's a market for you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what I was about to say.
People are gonna air like the way you are. So you're gonna see people in your mind. Your perception is, oh, if people fucking think the same thing I'm thinking, I must be right with my opinion on how I feel about this motherfucker's not saying the way I feel like he should be saying it. Now, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're right or wrong.
And I don't. And when it comes to Jay Black, I think Jay Black is definitely one of the best. He definitely do a lot for the culture. But I think if he was a different type of way, maybe Champion wouldn't work for him. Maybe he wouldn't have the relationships he has. So doing what he do works for him. So I'm not saying he need to change who he is. I'm not saying that at all. Because doing what he's doing got him where he is. He got a following. People love him for what he do, and he's successful at it. So I'm not saying he need to change it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all.
All right. So let me do this. Because I apparently we not being tough enough on D. This is what we supposed to do. All right. So let me do this. So I'm gonna read a donation. We get to other things, right? So
let's get it.
My man said, first of all, shout out to Freestyle Media. He says, don't let Debo finesse y'all with these politically correct nothingness answers. That's what he said. Salute. Thompson said, URL wanting props for finally putting together a good card is like a father wanting a pat on the back for their kids. You're supposed to. That's what he said. That's what Thompson said. They're supposed to be.
Of course, you're supposed to put on a good card. You're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that.
So what's the? I mean, okay. So,
but you know what I'm saying? My fight, my gripe, this has really nothing to do. They're not saying that to me to say call tone and tell the people that we did a good joint. I don't listen. Nobody can tell me what to say or do. I'm doing this on my own accord. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying it because I need to see that in the culture because that's what the culture needs right now. It needs some positivity.
Not even necessarily the fans got to do it, but if you do
I'm not asking the fans to do it.
Yeah. You're not saying the fans. You saying media because Stephen A. will go on ESPN and blast somebody, but he'll also go on and say this is the best NBA finals ever. Like
there you go.
True.
There you go.
That's a fact. That's
100%.
But this is a problem that I have, and I'm pretty sure that all the bloggers have this same issue. Sometimes we'd be like, yo, so-and-so got killed, blah, 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 and we'll get all this backlash from whoever we said got killed. But the other nigga don't even act like he didn't even hear the fact that I just said that you just killed the nigga. Like, there were two sides to that, and the other side gets ignored. And then when it comes time to flame that nigga that won, he only hear the negative shit. So it's like people's ears are only tuned up for
listen,
in the defense of people that's making content.
Let me tell you something. And I was a strong advocate about that too, because I told battle rappers, some of them that said that they being a little sensitive towards those bloggers and shit that said X, Y, and Z. Let the bloggers do their fucking job. If they feel like your material was trash, and they have every right to give that opinion out. You understand what I'm saying? Just don't take it on a personal route to whereas it gets crazy to you're saying about, well, your bars is trash, and I think yesterday, you know what I'm saying, when you took your girl out and shit, she didn't have the right dress on, so she looked crazy. Like, you know, come on. If it has nothing to do with if I look at a blog and it strictly sticks to the of an opinion of battle rap, and then a battle rap will be on the fucking on the social media talking about something my dick, you blogging ass nigga, when I see him, I'll fuck you up. Then that battle rap is bugging the fuck out. And he's extra sensitive, and you know what I'm saying, he shouldn't, this is not the job for him.
Do you think, let me ask you this question, do you think URL or any leagues should address battlers who do that to the bloggers? Because the bloggers serve a vital function in getting the word out about battles and about battle rap, therefore helping business. So they too should have, I don't know, some respect from the league, right? So if a league sees that, do you feel like the league should maybe address the battle? Like, yo, you need to chill the fuck out. He just said you lost 2-1. What do you think about that? What's your stance on that?
Listen, I don't think it's the league's job to tell them to chill the fuck out on a certain. It's not your job to babysit these motherfuckers. You gonna babysit 30, 50 niggas on Twitter all day? Like that doesn't make no sense.
But I feel like for the big bloggers though, like I don't know. I feel like it should be something.
You ain't gonna put out those campfires and shit all day. You don't got no time for all that. You understand what I'm saying? It's just communication. That's all it is. Communication is the key and shit. You know, because certain bloggers could tick off certain battle rappers too. It goes both ways. It depends on the person at that day and time, or the blog at that day and time that's being put out. And shit. Some people could take it a certain way. Some people can't. So it is what it is. And the only thing I stress today on this show is that if it does good, just mention that it does good. Don't have an agenda to where, yo, I'm going to fucking clickbait this whole fucking shit throughout whenever they do something crazy, or I think it's left and I can make up some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, I'm just giving you a tidbit.
Yo.
This man right boy say, yo, you predator ass nigga, what you doing hanging around these few bitches for and all that? I said, that's what's crazy how you call, you know, saying female bitches was fucked up. But come on, predator, you're reaching, fam. You don't know me. You don't know nothing what I 80,000 miles away, left over that way. What do you know about me and what I do with my life? These niggas don't even know half the time. I don't even be around these niggas. When it's battle time, that's when I get on the phone. What are you talking about? You mad that I marketed, you know what I'm saying, female battle rap? Like, what kind of dumbass shit is that? Come on, man. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So, listen, if you feel like the fans who's on the Discord, I'm not trying to finesse or give you politically correct shit. I'm telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? Fact for fact. If it is assumption, I'll say it's an assumption before I make what, you know what I'm saying, what I'll tell you as an assumption. So
yeah. Now I would be remiss if I did not mention Queen of the Ring, because that is a point that routinely gets brought up. I see the 100 comments about Queen of the Ring. Everybody, shout out to y'all. I need to drink a beer or something, some tea, because I see y'all saying Queen of the Ring, but I can't just, you know what I mean? The brother's talking. I want him to say what he has to say. So what is up with Queen of the Ring? And with this URL situation going on, some people would say, why is Debo even worried about what is going, like, what are you doing with Queen of the Ring? Why are you worried about URL shit? What's going on?
Well, that's a good question, brother.
Yes.
I mean, it's not even around like that. You know what I'm saying? This is, I'm around, you know what I'm saying, male battle rap. It is what it is and shit. I see these niggas. I can make calls and talk, you know what I'm saying, about battle rap with these niggas. I could be a fan of this shit. This is what I'm trying to tell people. They're not going to get it. They're not going to understand. You can't tell me what to do. I could be a league owner. I could be a battle rapper tomorrow. I could be an editor. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Is what it is that when they see these league owners and they stick to being league owners, it's kind of confusing for them when a person like me comes out of pocket and do different things and be in different places. They don't understand that. In their mind, I have to be a league owner. That's it. Be quiet, disappear, don't say nothing, just do your job and give us battles. You know what I'm saying? I'm like kind of like an enigma in that sense. I don't have to do that in my mind, because I do multiple things. I'm good at doing multiple shit. So, a lot of people don't know behind the scenes I do things with URL that I, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, I help and you know what I'm saying, they put shit out and shit get done right and whatnot. So with Queen of the Ring, let me just answer that.
Yeah, what's the current status there?
There's nothing wrong with Queen of the Ring. There ain't no girl, man. Like I said, I only have one situation that, you know, And that's the QB shit. Everybody knows that. Other than that, everybody that I speak to, Jazz, Couture, all of them, is with whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much, it's like whatever I want to put it together. It's on. You got to remember, a lot of these girls are doing music. A lot of these girls are tending to their families. Yeah. A lot of these girls got jobs. You got to remember, it may sound crazy, but I'm saying it because it's real. Dudes can run around and do whatever they fuck they want, and they have the time to do all that. Women don't have the time. They tend to their kids. They doing a whole bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying, that's not even going to have them sit at a table and write bars.
You feel like it needs a new influx of talent, or is that what the new effort is going to be?
That's what I'm doing now, but it takes time, though. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. Right. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to rush because people are saying this, that, the third. Let me tell you something. I'm always a card away from being back where I was in the first place before they feel like we fell off.
Is it harder now to get new talent as far as women, or like, I mean, I know the other things you mentioned are important just in people's lives, but is it harder now to get good, talented women to be on the platform? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, because there's not so much as you know, as there was back in the past. But I'm gonna be 100 though, and keep it 100 with myself. It's also the fact that I'm not looking as I used to back in like 2010 to 2015, because I used to be in every spot, every place, every league. I used to turn over rocks just to find a female battle rapper and shit like that. So I'm not on it like I once was, because I'm tending to other things that have, you know, same priority within Queen of the Ring as well.
So we got to get the recruiting effort together. We got to get the full attention on the recruiting.
Right. And there was a time where I wanted to take a break too, man, because
Nope. Wait a minute. Did we lose him? Debo.
I'm here.
Yeah, it was a time. It was a time that you wanted to take a break from it. I thought you was saying more after that, but
no. It's a time. You know what I'm saying? It's a time when I fractured my knee and I was out for a couple of months. I took a break and I was just chilling. You know, saying a lot of people see me on crutches. And shit.
I remember. I
was just chilling, and I'm still chilling because I'm getting my mind right, man. You got to remember, man. Listen, female battle rap is 3 times worse than male battle rap.
Dealing with all women, brother.
Right. And people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They think of it as the male sport with the dudes and whatnot, but it's not that. Trust me when I tell you. Why you think nobody else did it? Doesn't it come across your mind?
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, there's people having one-offs, but there's not like
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Not whole leagues.
Doesn't it come across your minds that nobody's tried it and it's in flux and as far as like full blown out platform league type of thing?
Well, you got C with that's QB's league, right?
Doesn't it play your mind that nobody has done it? That's like a league or a brand in full effect. Like you getting cards back to back. How I used to do back to back cards. Have a ton of girls saying, "Okay, she's from Queen of the Ring. She's from Queen of the Ring.
I went to that NHB card. That was crazy.
Come on, nobody did it like how we did it.
That's actually the only Queen of the Ring event I've ever been to. That's the only one I've been to, and then I went to the one that y'all was doing out here in LA, but it got messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the NHB is and that was actually, I think that's when I used to go to mad events. I don't really be going to events no more. I watch that shit on pay-per-view. But that was actually like one of the best events of that whole year, I think.
Right. And yo, you know what's crazy too, Tone? Yeah. All the allegations that I see the Angry Fan blog, all the allegations that he came up with, I have an answer for and a fact proving that.
Well, yeah, because the allegations meaning the stealing money, the fucked up the business, the janky promotion, the running the girls off of the platform. Like these are the allegations that I'm just naming allegations that come up. This is
let's go.
This is what comes up when people bring up Debo, janky promotion, bad business, running the ladies off, having ulterior motives on top of things. This is what's out in the. This is what's. Well, go ahead, Driz. What'd you say?
Supposedly ruining some relationship with Snoop,
right,
robbing leagues or something. Like what is all of this?
Yes. Okay. So we can address them at bullet points here, but let's get them all out.
Let's address the bullet points. Address the bullet points. Okay. Let's get rid of the Snoop shit. Okay. With the Snoop thing, like I said before, people was mad at the fact that Jazz was pulled from the lineup and shit like that. And no, correct me if I'm wrong. You ever find nowhere in sight a blog, an announcement, or anything where Snoop was saying that Debo fucked up or Queen of the Ring did this, that, and the third? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nothing from Jazz saying that Debo fucked anything up.
Or Snoop.
Yeah, that's true. I've yet to see anything. Now, people out there, keep us honest. 372 in the joint, keep us honest. But go ahead though.
Okay. Yeah. Now with Snoop, we already rectified that situation because I pulled away from that myself because I had some shit going on, and I didn't want to fuck up these girls' opportunities to get what they need to get out of that situation.
It was a conflict of interest, you're saying.
Right.
So you pulled out because of a conflict of interest.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was wrong on side or Snoop party or my party. Nobody was wrong on either side. I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, something needed to be done. It couldn't be done in the time that I needed it to be done. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pull out, but keep those girls. I'm going to be there and I'm going to support. So I spend my own dime to go to ATL and all that, you know what I'm saying, to make sure I was there to show my face and shit. A lot of people don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, but the thing with me and Jazz sat down like a couple of months to a year after that and broke down everything that happened and shit like that. So she's like, oh, I didn't know that. She told me things that I wasn't privy to that I, you know what I'm saying, that pissed me off. That, you know what I'm saying, fucked up a lot of situations as far as saying, you know, situations between me and her that I didn't know that she didn't. You know what I'm saying? That she didn't tell me.
I'm not quite following. So we start over. So she exposed situations that like private.
That private that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That fucked up this whole situation as far as like the NHB back then. I can't really reveal too much of it.
I don't. The incident aside, but it was an incident that happened that was exposed that what essentially ruined business or
ruined the situation I had with the Gladiator School Snoop shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right.
I'm hearing numbers in it that I've never heard before and shit, and I'm like, yo, what? I said, I'm bugging. Like, what is that about? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, when you fast forward, I seen a blog on 15 Minutes of Fame interview with Norbs and Jazz. Timestamps. This is proven. So y'all niggas can't talk about this stupid shit no more. This is proven.
Timestamp proven. What does it say?
It came out of Norb's mouth saying Debo had nothing to do with that. That's not his fault. With the Jazz shit.
Okay.
So we done.
But this narrative all this time has been that you fucked up the situation in Gladiator School with the girls and with Jazz specifically.
And the reason why that was put out because Jazz did that third round with the officials. So everybody in their heads was saying, "Oh, this nigga fucked up the money. Yeah, he such a." Listen, in battle rap, they're gonna say what the fuck they need to say to win a battle or make a person whatever. And I'm not saying she was probably mad when she wrote them bars probably months ago, and she just didn't want to change that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because me and her reconciled. But, you know what I'm saying? Well, after that, actually. But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, it is what it is. Because the crazy shit is, when she mentioned that shit in the third round, people was booing. If you look, she made the face like, oh, word, y'all booing me for saying that shit. I'm like, I didn't say nothing. I just stuck in the background. Like, oh, wow, that's crazy. I thought these niggas hate me. They actually fucking, you know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. So, with that said, with the Snoop shit, this shit is...
Okay.
Nobody's mad at nobody. And everybody's good.
What about you supposedly overcharging leagues and doing bad business, robbing people? Like what is?
I like the word janky. Like that is
janky. The janky promoter / league owner. Like where does that stem from? Where's that?
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's true.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm a janky.
That you're a janky, bro. Okay, don't troll us.
Let's go to the next one. That's true. I ain't gonna,
that you're a janky. Okay, stop it. Stop. We need real life. Like there are people that want to know this stuff here.
No, I told him I'm playing with you. I ain't no promote. You only get that. You only get that. Where actually, I only had one, but now it's two. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna clear both of them up so you gotta understand. The West Coast shit was put on to me for somebody in the West Coast and shit. The promoter had the paper and shit like that, so he made up this quote-unquote battle league out of nowhere and shit, and wanted West Coast dudes to be on it. Nobody was on his league and shit, like whatever platform he had. So, you know, say it was just me and Disaster going back and forth with phone calls saying, yo, this nigga bag, yada, yada, yada. He's going to pay us. He's going to pay the girls, such and such, or whatever. I'm saying y'all just do that through Lush and shit. All right, cool. So I'm with Lush one. And, you know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with Lush as far as any, when he was just a facilitator guy that had the paper.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So Lush just said, yo, Debo's my boy. I got him. I'm going to holler at him and shit. So we was going back and forth. So it was some shit between Lush and the promoter. So they tried to cut Lush out the situation, and Lush didn't do nothing wrong. I don't know why the fuck they tried to cut him out, but he didn't do nothing. Shit, because he wasn't touching no paper. Wasn't holding nothing. But I guess the guy just wanted to handle shit on his own, so he was just going between me and him. Now, I knew just in case shit went left, I had my sister on the phone, which is E-Hart. And E-Hart could tell you word for word, verbatim, how the shit went down and shit like that. So Homeboy was his first time doing an event.
I remember that. He had vegan rolls and all types of
shit. Yeah, the whole makeup team.
You was there, like Drizzy, that's right.
I was there. I was there for all that shit. I went inside and then I had to go back outside.
Billy Boondocks telling of this situation is the funniest shit you'll ever hear.
Listen, let's keep this short and shit. So since Drizzy was there, he could when I paint this picture, Drizzy could be like, yo, that sounds about right. You know what I'm saying? You let me know after I say. So this is first time doing an event. I try to break a lot of things down to him, like, yo, this is your first time. Don't go crazy with the money and shit like that. Don't give niggas $5 million and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Let my girls get their paper and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the matchups was good, but we was bringing star power too. You understand? So
B-Dot and all that.
Right. Yeah. So I facilitated B-Dot shit. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. This guy
by facilitate, you mean got on the phone, talked about the possibility of. Let's get because I'm sorry, Debo. We got to get to the definitions of what people do and what things mean, because things mean a certain thing. I need people to know this.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you like this. When I say facilitate, I'm talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Politic and the battle situation. B-Dot didn't know nothing about Homeboy at all. You know what I'm saying? B-Dot didn't want to do no business through Lush One. He didn't want to do no business with nobody else but me. You know what I'm saying? I called him on the phone. I said, okay, yo, how much you want? Yo, big homie, give me boom, 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 and we could do it. I said, all right, yo, B-Dot went boom, boom, boom. Can you do that? All right, I got him. All right, say no more. You know what I'm saying? Give that man his deposit. Once he got his deposit, it was a go. I ain't touch no paperwork. I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have to touch nothing. He was sending the money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Because that was the contention. Because you said he would say, I want boom, boom, boom. You would say, okay, he want boom, boom, boom. The story was, you was like, he want boom, 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 bop, boom, bop, boom, bop. And that rest of that shit was going to you.
All this boom bopping shit is really blowing me.
That's what niggas said. Niggas said that you wanted more bread on top of that when you came back with the numbers.
Not at all. I've never got a dime for anybody I facilitated a battle for. Never did. Don't need to. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is, because, well, I'm not going to get beat down the phone, but B-Dot know the specific number he got. What he asked for is what he got. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not on the phone with Homeboy talking about, yeah, so he wants this. You know, or in my mind saying he wants this. Oh, I'm asking for this, and then take a cut of that and be what you call it. No, I don't do shit like that, because shit like that gets back to you, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not doing that. And in the universe and the paperwork, all that shit like that gets back to you. I'm not doing that. That's a messy situation.
Come back full circle.
I don't need to. My nigga, listen what I'm trying to tell you. I don't need money in this battle rap. I got my own fucking money. You know what I'm saying? I lost money in this battle rap shit, giving money to make shit happen, you know what I'm saying, for my own shit. So anyway, once I done that with B-Dot and shit like that, we was good. So I just did everybody as far as the other girls. Now what I could tell you is, word for word verbatim, E-Hart was on the phone. She said, yo, this is what the fuck I want, X, Y, and Z and all that. With me on the phone with the Homeboy.
Yeah.
All right, yo, I got you. Sent her shit. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, Debo, was you overcharging him for the girls? Because that's what like niggas was saying. Niggas was like that. That's one of the things that was getting out. You was overcharging niggas for the girls, like wildly overcharging niggas.
How am I overcharging when the girls is asking what they want? I'm not putting the price out. They putting the price out.
Okay, but see, here's my thing though. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but this is what I do know. I do know this about battle rap, and this same shit happened with the whole Alki Davis shit, the Teddy Grizzle nigga. When niggas in battle rap, battlers very specifically, when they find out it's a new nigga that got a bag that's trying to throw an event, all the battle rappers they huddle up like a football.
I understand what you're saying, but on my grandmother, may she rest in peace. I love her. They got the price that they ask for usually. Because you know what it is? I didn't want to. not say I was going to try to jerk him, but I'm saying I didn't want nothing wrong to happen because I wanted to continue that relationship if the event went well. If you're listen, let me finish. If you're a businessman, you'll understand that. Well, for me anyway, I don't have too many sponsors. You know what I'm saying? I'd be lucky a motherfucker come to the room saying, yo, I'm going to give you a couple of bucks to fucking do an event. I want to keep that relationship. So I want this thing to go over well. So when I show them, yo, your ROI is good. You good? Okay. Event went good? Yeah, you good? All right, yo, let's do it again. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that, Debo. Here, let's do it again. That's what I wanted to happen. I want the event to go well. What the fuck am I going to do? You know what I'm saying, jerking this thing and getting the bag here and do this over there.
And that's it.
It's not going to help me in the long run. I'm not a short-term thinker. I'm in the long run thinking this situation. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It just chalked it. Sum it all up. It chalked up for him to inexperience. He didn't want me to help him handle the situation as far as running the event, so I left it up to him to do so.
But I know you wouldn't let the girls hit the stage before without getting.
And that's what happened. That's what happened. Because when we arrived, they went all in the dressing room getting their makeup done, all that stuff, their clothes, all that shit like that. I went outside to find them because I told them beforehand, before I even get on this plane, I said, yo, these girls are going to need their other half before they get on the stage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep it 200. It wasn't even me that really said that shit. He Hard was like, yo, nigga, I ain't getting on that stage unless I get my second half before I get on that stage. I said, Hard, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So when I went out there to find out if they had the joint, he kept pushing me all, talking about, yo, give me 10 minutes. All right, give me 20 minutes. Yo, just, you know what I'm saying? I got it. I'm counting everything out right now. All right, cool. Yo, you got it? Man, let me just handle something. All right, cool.
I could tell you.
So when he came down so when he came down to,
from being in there, he didn't have it. I could tell you that because, like, okay, for one, I remember when the nigga came on the show and shit, and all that. Like, and the nigga, like, he was basically like, before the event started, he was already like 35, 40 in the hole. Like he was already 40 in the hole, and then that was without the second halves. And based upon how the tickets was moving, because like we was in there for a minute waiting on the battles to start, but I think he was trying to wait to see, like, all right, is more people, more ticket money gonna come in or what?
He was counting the door to give that second half because he didn't have it.
Exactly. And once he saw that door wasn't moving the way he thought it was, he just panicked and was like, man, fuck it. I'm pulling the cord. Like, I'm not losing no more.
No, he didn't. He didn't say I'm gonna pull the cord. He wanted that show to.
But he wanted them to do it without paying them first.
Oh, because, and then that's when the blog came out with you in the front saying that the bag wasn't right. Now
I pulled the cord.
But when you did that, how come nobody so because right after that happened is when the allegations of you overcharging and putting shit on top of it came out. So, but how come none of the women that, you know what I mean, knew what was going on in the background came to your defense? Like, I never understood that. Because
I'm going to tell you this. The female battle rappers don't get reached out to. You know what I'm saying? Because the bloggers, media, and all that don't really talk to these girls. And a lot of these girls don't even know who half of y'all are to even want to even say anything. But I'll be on the phone with them saying, you know what I'm saying? They tell me, yo, you did good. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We get them again. Such and such or whatever. There's a disconnect is what I'm trying to tell you. Plain and simple. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just a disconnect. You'll see one or two girls out there saying, yo, y'all fuck, he gonna do this for me. He does that for female battle rap. He does, at least a lot of these girls be trying to front, but they'll tell you that nigga will give you the shirt off his fucking back.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, let me tell you. I've never seen on media or any blog, you know what I'm saying, when they interview a girl or something like that. Ask them, yo, what do you think about Debo? Some of them gonna say, yo, that's my brother. You bugging? That's such and such. He does such and such with X, Y, and Z. So y'all niggas is bugging. Don't ever say no bad shit about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He does right by us. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you that. Only time, you know what I'm saying, you'll see, you're saying, like I said before, if somebody puts my name out there on a negative light, it's really not about business. It's about personal shit.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And the personal shit is pretty much attention. Oh, I haven't paid this person attention. I'm paying this person. I'm what do you say? I'm favoring this person over that person and shit like that. You're not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nobody's babysitter. I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to get the people in the seats to see the show.
Right.
So I'm going to put the best people I know that can get, you know what I'm saying, my return back on the card. So if you see Shayna Ashley or whoever on a card like 50 million times or whoever, It's a reason for that. I'm trying to get my money back.
Right.
I'm trying to give everybody a chance too. But when I can, when it's economically feasible for me to do so, I'll do it. But sometimes you're running a negative with this situation. In other words, I try to keep battle rappers going as much as possible. 9 years is definitely a good run.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you was able to put some of that stuff in perspective, because I heard a lot of those things come up, and I wanted to at least get your side of those allegations that have been put out in the community when it came to Debo.
So listen, real quick, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Just to sum the Cali shit up, Drizzy, you tell me if I'm wrong, Drizzy. Just to sum it up. Mm-hmm. It was due to homeboy's inexperience. I don't want to take nothing away from him. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. He called out to even try to do this shit, but it was due to his inexperience and also just, not knowing how battle rap works was his detriment. You know what I'm saying? Because I did an event the day before. I did Evolution 2, and that event went very well. I did it in Long Beach, California, in Jack Rabbit's boxing gym. It was packed.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, there's no way. Even during that, I didn't really put. I never really put that event on you because I was there and I kind of saw what was happening. And the reality of that situation is the niggas that would have went on stage wouldn't have got the other half, and that's just the bottom line.
Listen, who spends $50,000 on the fucking venue?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, you gotta understand this dude. He had.
I told him not to do that, Drizzy. I said, well, "You're bugging. Why are you spending $50,000? I'm spending like $500 at what you call it at a spot that's 20 times less than what he's spending." I said, "Yo, you could." I said, "Listen, listen, son. I told him he could do a 2-day event. I'll do the first day, second day. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that. He'll cake off. He'll be happy as a motherfucking kid with Christmas presents. He didn't want to listen. He didn't want to do that. I was like, all right, yo, do what you do. I'm around."
He had vegan hors d'oeuvres there, $20,000 catering. I don't know what he was.
Hey yo, let me do this though, Debo. Again, you know what I'm saying? You address a lot of things, questions out here, but
before we get people on,
okay, go ahead.
My bad. I want to ask you two more questions. Two more questions. All right, one. How's the relationship with like Babs and Vega? How's Babs? Like what?
Man, I hate niggas.
No, you don't, man.
I actually don't fuck with them niggas, man. I don't fuck with them niggas, man.
Babs?
Don't troll, Debo. It's weird.
Get out of here,
Stop.
Debo. You bugging
weird,
out, man. Yeah, you can't troll me, Debo. Quit playing games, man.
I mean, what do you expect, man? That's my brother and sister, man. We have our fights. We love each other. We fuck with each other so heavy.
What made her want to step away though? This is just y'all been doing this for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's the first. No. You're bugging. Let me clear that up right now. That's the first time she ever did that. You know what I'm saying? That was due to the Miami event and shit like that. She got frustrated about something that I'm not going to tell in public. It's unnecessary. Mm-hmm. But that was a one-time thing. I told her take that shit down. She took it down, whatever, and shit like that. And she just got her bearings back together. She didn't mean none of that shit. That was out of frustration. She ain't going. She's doing.
Okay.
I put up a recent picture of us three behind a green screen. I think a week ago and stuff like that. And that was like, come on, are we still here? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I talked to her right before this joint. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Talking about a card that we're gonna do in February. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
My second question, man, before we get to Tone and whatever the fans want to say, I gotta ask you why. And I feel like part of Queen of the Rings kind of like, you know what I'm saying, falling down the ladder a little bit. Why did y'all not book some of these, like Lady Luck returning to battle rap, A-Bird first battle against a woman, like
hold on. Let's go down the line. Let's go down the line. No, let's go down the line. I like that question.
The big female battle. Okay, because this is what happened. RBE was still a big female battle. You know what I'm saying? They would have QB and Official, and then you know what I'm saying, URL would have Jazz, and you know what I'm saying?
All right, but do this, Drizzy, do this. Let's go one by one. Which one you want to go with first, and I'll give you the answer to.
Okay, why Lady Luck returning to battle rap? Why was that not on Queen?
Okay. Lady Luck is a friend of the team. You know what I'm saying? She's family and whatnot, and it's still business at the end of the day. Now we was 2 seconds off getting late. The reason why that fell apart because here's a fun fact that a lot of people don't know. On NHB, the one you went to, it was supposed to be Lady Luck versus Miss Hustle. It was a green light. We had that as a go. You understand what I'm saying? And then it just fell apart because Hustle had to do something else as far as like with the URL thing. I think she was battling Gaddis.
Yeah, that was the year she battled Gaddis.
And URL, and that was a back-to-back thing, so we just didn't do that. So I just left it alone, and then lo and behold, I get a call from Miss Gracie talking about she want to do an official versus Lady Luck. And I said, yo, that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? The official get a bag, and Lady Luck gets to come back and do what she doing. Shit, it won't. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a great battle and shit. I got love for Gracie. You know what I'm saying? Gracie and Ken is the people. I even flew out there with my wife to go see that battle. You know what I'm saying? So we I had fun watching it and shit. And you can't be greedy. Let that happen, man. I think I even gave a promo to that. So with that said, I can't really tell you after that. We just didn't pursue the Lady Luck thing and whatnot. I mean, maybe later down the line, but we just left that alone and shit. But we could have had, like I said, it was supposed to be Lady Luck versus Miss Hustle and NHB. A lot of people didn't know that. That was green lit. That was a go.
Okay. Well, what about Aver first battle against a woman was on RBE? Why?
That's what I would call beat me to the punch, because it was gonna happen. I just couldn't get around to doing that with Verb because I didn't have a card around that time to do it with him. And Bonnie just jumps from here to here and over there so fast that I just get, what I'm saying? By the time I heard about it, I was like, well, I ain't nothing to stop. Just, let him do it. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Bonnie wasn't my choice to battle Verb. You know what I'm saying? I was going to have like Verb versus Farrah and whatnot.
Well, did Tay-Rock and C3 happen before Verb and Bonnie?
Yeah. I think it happened before Bonnie. Yep.
Wow, man. I really wanted to see Verb in that ring.
I wanted Verb too, you know what I'm saying? But it's never too late. I can still get Verb. Listen, these things are never too late. There's a never too late situation. Verb, you know what I'm saying? When hit me with the my price went up, I killed Mook, and like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll catch you another time, my brother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that was my only thing. I was just like, I remember like during those like that year, those like year and a half run, 2-year run, where it's like the bigger y'all was having good events, but it's like outside of like
let me tell you something. I do apologize. I don't want to keep cutting people.
Oh, no, you good.
I got a bad habit.
Yeah, no, do your thing.
I got a bad habit of doing that. But once I showcased Hustle versus Old Red, it was a splash of I need an intergender battle, man. That's fire.
That's a fact.
I need an intergender battle. I can't keep up with all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'll be in a pocket where I won't have it financially to do so, or if I am doing something, it doesn't mix with the card that I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So I would get some of those battles. The battles I would get, people weren't even looking for. You know what I'm saying? As far as in their mind, like Aisha, you know what I'm saying? The battles that people are looking for, other leagues will probably get those and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they know it's coming. Because I'll promote that, or the fans will promote it for me and shit, and they'll give it the energy to where another league will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna snatch that up." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gave the world Tay-Rock versus C3. They wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? But yet I did that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a fire battle. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I like that battle. I think C3 deserved that because she was killing motherfuckers, getting crazy left and right.
He was cooking at that time.
You know what I'm saying? So, the 2-on-2 with Bonnie Godiva and 40 versus DNA and K-Shot. Nobody was looking for that, but I got busy off of that too. That's 1.5 million, right? So come on, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Hustle versus O, that was the first of its kind. Not the first of its kind, but it was like on the top tier level of its kind. Like people was like, "Nah, this shit gonna be trash. Watch this." And then when I put that shit out, it was fire. A lot of people reference off of it. So just plain and simple, I just couldn't catch them all at the time I wanted to catch them. I'm gonna be honest with you. The one that got away, that was really kind of like, damn, I could have got that, was the Arsenal versus QB joint.
Yeah, you needed that one. See, that's
that
the
in
one
the
right
ring,
there.
man.
That would have been the one.
Fire.
Anyway.
I mean, the battle was fire, but it would have been that much fire.
With them niggas hitting the ring, when niggas have a bar.
With that crowd full of a lot of women in there too, like Arsenal be saying.
Listen, that battle would have been 3 million, right? No lie.
Bro, when I went to I had never been to like a woman.
When you came to NHB, I'm the one that ignited that because I knew it's the fans wanted to see that disrespectful shit. That's my tag. The disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the Arsenal was a disrespectful nigga and QB was a disrespectful chick. So when NHB came across, I looked at Arsenal from across the room. I said, "Yo, Arsenal, get in the ring." You know what I'm saying? And then I gave him the mic. He was like, "Yo, we talking at QB, what you call it?" Because me and Arsenal, let me give you a fun fact. Me and Arsenal were supposed to do a UW versus Queen of the Ring way before NHB even came about. Way before even NHB came about.
Yeah.
And so the main event type shit was gonna be Arsenal and QB. That's why Arsenal grabbed the mic and said, "Yo, QB, where you at? Get on the stage. This is your shit. I'm in here on your stage." And they was going back and forth and all that shit.
Yeah.
And that's when it was gonna get set up where Arsenal was gonna battle QB on the Queen of the Ring versus UW. It just never came to fruition because one thing led to another. And, you know what I'm saying? Me and QB,
right. It was literally
fell out, and that's what happened.
200 niggas pounding on the ring all at once. I was like, "What the hell is going on, bro?" That shit was crazy. I'd never been to a woman battle rap event. My man's, he like convinced me to go because I didn't even know about it. Like, I don't live in New York. I just happened to be out there and shit. And he was going, so I was like,
"Yo, son, let me tell you something.
It was crazy.
I can bet my life that nobody's gonna ever do it like Queen of the Ring do it because me, Babs, and Veg, and those ladies going hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? We raised each other to be what we became. You know what I'm saying? That all those shit and shit like that. It was like a family system. It's like I compare it to Wu-Tang, man. You know what I'm saying? When Wu-Tang came in, they splashed the game. They got crazy. You know what I'm saying? They made classics and all that shit. And then when everybody got famous, everybody just went their own separate ways to do what they do. They'll come back every now and then for an album or two, but they out there, you know, having families and moving and doing what they do. That's how I compare this whole situation to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
What other battle you want to say that got away or whatever? Or did I answer your questions or no?
Yeah, you pretty much answered my questions. You pretty much you got to
them.
Yeah. But those are valid. I mean, that's the thing, man. It's so many leagues, like people moving around. It is hard to catch everything. You know what I'm saying? But I just always wondered, like, damn, man, I wish they would have had that one.
Yeah, that's probably the only one that said that got away. That's like, yo, that's fucked up, man. I want that.
Yeah.
In the field.